Hey my lovely foodies, let's prepare this very popular Gujarati street food that is Dabeli, which has burst of spicy, tangy, sweet and crunchy flavors in it. So let's dive right into the recipe. So for this, first up we'll prepare homemade Dabeli Masala. For this, in a pan we are going to dry roast a few whole spices. So in goes 4 tablespoons of Coriander Seeds, 1 tablespoon of Cumin Seeds or Zira, 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns, 2 teaspoons of Sauf or Fennel Seeds, 2 big black cardamoms, 8 to 10 pieces of cloves, 2 bay leaves, 1 star anise, and few pieces of Kashmiri dried red chilies. I'm going to dry roast all of these over a low to medium flame for about 3 to 4 minutes or until they are slightly golden brown in color and becomes little aromatic. Do not turn them very dark. You can see these have changed its color a bit. At this stage, simply close the flame, let it cool down a bit, and then I'm going to transfer this into a small blender. And then I'm going to add a few more spices in it. So in goes half a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons I'm using desiccated coconut, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri Red Chili powder, half a teaspoon of black salt, half a teaspoon of dry mango powder, 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds or til, and make a fine powder out of it. You can see this powder is ready. This is slightly coarse in texture. If you want, you can make it very fine also. But this is perfectly homemade Dabeli masala. Actually, you can use store-bought Dabeli masala also. But I personally like doing this. Nothing can beat a fresh homemade Dabeli masala. So keep this aside for now. Next up, we'll prepare a quick fix garlic chutney. For this, first up in a blender, I'm adding 8 to 10 soaked Kashmiri Red Chilis. If you don't have these, you can also use the dry red chili powder, 3 to 4 tablespoons, followed by 8 to 10 garlic cloves, a teaspoon of salt, and just to give that thickness and binding to the chutney, I'm adding a tablespoon of roasted peanuts, few tablespoons of water. So I'm using the same water in which I soaked the Kashmiri red chilies. And that's it. Just make a paste. And here you go guys, your quick fix garlic chutney is ready. In case if you want to prepare authentic garlic chutney, you can check one of my video. I'll just put the link in the description box below. Next up, we'll prepare the masala peanuts. For that, first up in a pan, we are going to add 2 teaspoons of oil, half a cup of peanuts, roasted peanuts. If you want, you can use the raw peanuts also. Cook that for about 1 minute. Little bit of salt, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, and a teaspoon of freshly prepared Dabeli masala. And that's it. Mix, mix, mix. Your homemade masala peanuts are also ready. Keep that aside for now. And next we are going to prepare the stuffing or the masala. For that, in a pan, heat up a tablespoon of oil, followed by a teaspoon of cumin seeds, little bit of hing or Asafoetida, and then 2 tablespoons of fresh Dabeli masala. Cook that for about 30 to 40 seconds. And then add in some water so that the masala don't burn. And then I'm adding about 4 to 5 boiled and mashed potatoes. Little bit of salt and a tablespoon of tamarind pulp. If you want, you can also use lemon juice instead. Mix everything really well for about 4 to 5 minutes or until they are all combined with each other and become slightly mashy with a good coating on it. So After I've mashed it nicely, you can see this perfectly homemade stuffing or the pav bhaji aloo masala is ready. Keep that aside. I'm going to transfer this onto a plate, and to give that street style look, I'm going to garnish this with some fresh coconuts, some fresh coriander, masala peanuts, pomegranate seeds, and now let's start preparing the dhabeli. So for this, I've prepped up all the ingredients. Here I've got this imli chutney ready, some onions, some pomegranate seeds, some garlic chutney which we just prepared, some masala peanuts, some nylon save, and last but not the least, most importantly, the pav, the fresh bun. So let's start assembling everything. So slit up a pav or bun. On one side, I'm going to add some garlic chutney. On the other side, some tamarind chutney. 2 to 3 tablespoons of the stuffing or the aloo masala. Oh my god, it's looking so tempting. Some onion, some fresh coriander, some masala peanuts, some more stuffing if you like to add more stuffing to your dabeli. Some garlic chutney, some more tamarind chutney. You can adjust the spices as per your taste, more or less however you like, and just close it. And then I'm going to toast this on some butter onto a pan. Make it slightly crunchy on all the sides. And then lastly, I'm going to dip in this nylon safe for that crunchiness which will burst in your mouth. And then if you want, you can garnish it with some more pomegranate and onions on top. Oh my god, just look at this beautiful and colorful homemade Dabeli masala. I'm sure you guys will love it. Do try the recipe and let me know how it turned out for you. I'll see you soon in the next new video. It's me, Kanak, signing off. Bye bye.